After 8 here, sunshine, mid-80s, roll good-looking summer day, according to a meteorologist to the stars, Wayne Mahar. It's Gomez and Lisa here with the producer, Joe Salzone, as that we welcome in America's bouncer, Big Wyatt. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, real good. Well, yeah, thanks for coming in.
The other day, they had an anniversary for you. You're 75 years on air. I wanted to say congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
It's the first 50 go pretty fast.
We're at 8:05. Yeah, we're at 8:05, so I'll do my 8:05 minutes of fame.
Yes.
I did a movie. Then you got a hold of me on Facebook.
Yes.
Asked me if we could do a phone call. You guys called me.
That's right.
You asked me if my mother asked if I was serious because my voice was this deep when I hit puberty. I appreciate you guys taking a chance on me. I come from a world where a lot of people slam doors in your face, and that's one reason they call me the Juggernaut because,
Just
literally and metaphorically run right through those doors. And I appreciate both of you, everyone in here except Joe. Don't appreciate that guy, but I don't know if he even appreciates himself. I mean, the guy doesn't even like himself. How am I supposed to appreciate him?
Wow!
He's working
Put
on
it right
his
out there, the
self-love.
Juggernaut.
He's working on his self-love.
working
I
on
am
it.
a
He's working on it.
huge fan of myself.
That's right.
And a bigger fan of Big Wyatt.
Oh,
Exactly.
thank you.
See,
sir.
good
Thank you.
answer.
All right, we
Good
can
answer all the way
work
around.
on this. We may need counseling, but we can work.
I think you need counseling, sir. With all due respect.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, I just read this quote yesterday from Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people. You don't get strong from success, you get strong from failure.
That's true.
That's how you get strong.
I mean, a lot, even in sports, whatever it is, you learn more from failing than you ever do winning.
You know what? And we talk to, during the SU basketball and football seasons, the coaches and players all the time, and we talked to a bunch of the former players last year before the Duke game. They're all in town. Every one of those, the one thing they all have in common, from Derek Coleman to John Wallace and all those guys, they remember in detail the losses.
Yeah.
Everything about every loss. That's what sticks in their head, and that's exactly the same thing. That's what drives them to get better.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of my motivation comes from failures.
I've
Learning experiences.
Well,
why?
I mean, you're gonna. There's a motivational speech where it says, "Fail your way to success." If you're gonna fail forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Good point.
As long as you're there trying and keep on trying, eventually you'll be successful. So.
Well done, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, first, let's get caught up with the movie situation. Last time you were here, there was a movie you told us about that you'd gotten a part in. It was going to be filmed in Buffalo. Where's that?
So that's a television show. It's called Diary of a Lunatic. I play the role of Beast, which is the lead bad guy. In the movie.
Good.
We did a couple rehearsals, and they're still doing some rehearsals out there. I'm not shooting anything. It's going to be the 25th is when I start shooting.
July?
Of July.
Okay, so quick.
We got Under the Mercy as well, which it's a local independent film shot here in Syracuse. Peter Mahan is one of the directors of that. That's I play Mooch in that. That's my name.
Mooch. What's the name of the beast? It's just Beast.
It's
in
just
the other
Beast. I'm
so
like half human, half monster.
So I'm going to start writing down your character.
The king of some planet where I gotta keep control of my minions, and at the end there's this big battle scene where they want to try to best the Beast. And we'll see if that happens or not.
I was going to say, I don't want to spoil
I can't leak that.
Have you read that part in the script? Do you know if the Beast
I've read the
survived?
script. They sent it to me.
They did?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I'm going to be quiet about that.
Okay. Are you happy with how it ends?
I am happy with that.
Okay, very good. That's very nice. So you're playing Mooch? It sounds like a morning show, Mooch and the Beast.
Mooch and the Beast. I also went on an audition the other day, and
really?
I don't think I can talk about that yet. But I was in the office, speaking of, failures, failure way to success.
Sure.
And I'm sitting there in their office, and they're interviewing someone else. Someone else is auditioning, and I'm pacing back and forth. And there's a security camera there. If they went back and watched the footage, they're like, "We're not taking this guy." I'm pacing back and forth in the office and just repeating to myself, when opportunity knocks, kick the door open and introduce yourself. And I'm repeating that over and over again in my head. Because, I take this stuff seriously. I mean, there's not really a lot of this that goes on, in Syracuse, and every opportunity is a blessing.
It sure is.
So you want to get it,
So that audition was done right in town here?
Right in town, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
not too far from here.
And can you say much about that project or what it's going to be?
Not much. I'm not going to talk about it until I learn more about it, Nothing's
that's
real.
Cool.
Nothing's really real, and a lot of people need to understand this. They can say, "Hey, you got a role whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But until you sign something, it's not real.
There's a ton
And
of
even
auditions
then,
and-
then, okay, you might get your money. You might have been there on the shoot day. Until that movie actually comes out and you're actually in it,
not real.
Yep.
you shouldn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a no hitter. Yeah, you know, past the
you
sixth
see,
inning,
you
you
see
don't
these
talk
people,
to the
you know, on
pitcher.
Facebook, like, oh, I star in this, I star in that, and they're
Yeah.
from local people, and
Yes.
I appreciate their initiative, but
Yeah.
it's like,
Nothing's
you
out
didn't
yet.
star in anything. I mean, like, you had
Yeah.
to freeze frame, zoom in, and there's your blurry face. 6 people behind the main character.
Yeah.
What is
Check me
wrong
up.
with you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll just never be that guy. So until
Wow.
things actually blossom, you kind of want to. Shut
Downplay
up.
it. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
Right.
I agree with that. And it's all about volume at that point. The more auditions that you go on, the better the chances.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
you learn
and
something
the
from
other
everyone.
thing is like, you know, what's the worst thing they're gonna say?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Then it's back to regular life. You know, I've been doing
Whatever.
this forever.
You're
Let's
America's
keep on
bouncer.
doing it. I'm
You're America's bouncer, man.
I'll be in some doorway somewhere dragging somebody out. You know, some idiot that can't act right. You know, Joe. But
What
Can we go
now?
how about if we did a short video just demonstrate how you carry some unruly
I mean,
customer out
there's
using,
plenty of those.
using Joe.
There's actually one on YouTube that has 3 million views right now.
I was,
I
So
think
if
you
you,
gotta-
if you need to check that out,
I was
you guys
just
can-
showing
you guys
Sam
can
the
check it
barber,
out.
our intern, that video.
You know,
a few moments
Sam
ago.
would be easy for you.
Yeah.
He's like 138 pounds.
Yes, he was up to 142.
So
I heard
he's
he wears Crocs. There's something wrong with guys who wear Crocs.
Sam, get in here. This isn't even the question that we had.
Let's see how fast you can run in those Crocs.
See if there's a 4-minute, 20-second mile in
Can he keep the Crocs on
Yeah.
as you hoist him over your shoulder like a
So-
sack
Yeah.
of
I
potatoes?
think they'll fall off.
Yeah,
I think
even
so,
better.
too.
It's gonna make it.
The night that I got stabbed,
There's not a lot of sentences that start
there was
with.
this Vietnamese guy that I chucked out, and he had sandals on.
Uh-huh.
And when I chucked him out the door, and he's the one that set this whole thing up to come back and stab me.
Oh,
When I chucked him out the door, his sandals were in the same position where I made contact. And I just looked down. I mean, the guy was really disrespectful, and I turned around and shoved him right out the door. He
Yeah.
came in, pointing his finger in my face, F you, F you, F you. And I was like, I didn't even do anything to this guy.
Yeah.
I was like, F me. I was
Yeah.
like, F you. And launched the guy right out the door. So I guess I deserved what I got
Yeah.
later that night. I don't know.
Wow.
But
yeah.
I look down and here's this, it's like a ghost, and then these 2 sandals, like right where his feet were.
Rest assured, I'm not going to stab you.
Yeah.
No,
well,
he's not
no, you
going.
know, you're a runner.
You're a
I
runner.
get it.
Yep.
I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
chasing.
That's
I've never
cool.
been a runner.
Yep.
you know?
If worst case,
Yeah.
you can just go ahead and say that you won't be able to catch him. if
Yeah,
you
I mean, in
started
this
running.
room, I'll catch you.
Oh,
There's nowhere
yeah,
to go.
totally.
But if you have a bigger space,
Totally, like-
if you got a bigger space, you know.
you're
I'm
out.
screwed if we're in this room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one thing about working at the Alpine for so long. There was nowhere to run. If you screwed up, everyone's like, "Oh, why? You're big and slow and all this." It's just like, where are you gonna run to though? There's
only
walls
one
all
door.
around you. You know,
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go. You know.
Oh,
if
man.
you're gonna act up, you're gonna get touched.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll take a break in a few moments. We'll make a quick video just so I can demonstrate with Sam the
Oh,
barber
boy.
Yeah.
how he removes an unruly customer from a bar.
Okay.
We could do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll make a video, and then we also have some questions that we're going to run by you here with for Judge Wyatt.
Okay.
People have texted in some situations that they need some rulings on.
Gotcha.
By the way, if you have a dispute like that, maybe at home or the workplace or the office, wherever it is, text it to us, and we'll make sure Wyatt sees it, and then he rules with an iron fist. Whatever he says goes.
Sounds good.
All right, it's Big Wyatt, America's Bouncer. More with Wyatt coming up here.